am not my father.
The future is mine to take.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the first part of this new Total War 3 Kingdoms A World Betrayed Let's Play, where we're going to be playing as, like, it's Lubu! Dynasty Warriors reference. Well, Dynasty Warriors reference. Don't know why I always call it Destiny. It's meant to be Dynasty. Dynasty Warriors reference. Yes, Lubu, the fearsome, the mighty, the overpowered, the extremely strong, the nuke, the warhead, whatever you want to call him. We're going to be playing as Lubu. I just want to take a quick second to thank Crave Assembly for once again giving me early access to this game so that I can make content for you before the new DLC's release. So, I really hope you enjoy this, and, well, I suppose it's a wee bit advertisement for them as well, the new DLC! Which, if you're watching this on the day of release, I think it's 7 days after this video is released. So yes, let's just jump right in. Campaign! Oh, so yes, I tried it out a wee bit just to make sure that everything was working, testing it, and it all seems to be working fine. So now we're going to actually just start a campaign. As you can see, they've got the 4 starting dates down here at the bottom now. 8 princes. So we're going to go to Warlords. Lubu, he only has the 1 start date. Even though he's in this start date, he's not his own faction in this start date. So he only can start here in the World Betrayed. Lubu, playstyle focus, 1-man army. Let's do this!
I am the warrior worth 1,000.
Lubu is overlooked and insulted by those undeserving of his skill. A prodigious talent stung by the constant arrows of indignity.
Oh, I didn't read it the whole thing. Although he is undoubtedly did the land a service by wringing it of the Titan d'Anjou, Lubu has felt nothing but cold hand of derision? Derision? I don't know that word. Huh. From all those he come to serve. I'm guessing from this it's like the cold shoulder. The cold hand, the cold shoulder. Now, as Cao Cao's eyes are elsewhere, he has chosen to take matters into his own hands, rebelling against his liege's rule to forge a kingdom of his own. China must be dominated! Ah! I like that instead of China. Does it say something different for all of them? I've never noticed that before. Let's just take a quick look at Yang Xiao. China must be united. Yanshu. China must be united. What about Dongzhou? I wouldn't be surprised if he was dominated too. Yeah, China must be dominated. I just have never noticed that before. What about you? China must be liberated. China must be liberated. What about China must be united, yeah. Okay, enough of that.
Lubu serves himself.
Lubu serves himself.
Lubu is
right.
overlooked and insulted by those undeserving of his skill.
Options. 40 minutes, very hard, very hard.
Constant arrows of indignity.
China must be dominated!
All sons are born in the shadow of their fathers.
But the day will always come
When they must stand alone.
and are faced with a choice. Do they follow the path put before them?
Or take a different road.
am not my father.
The future is mine to take.
A world betrayed. Very different from their other sort of intro things. Whereas before, because they had the big dramatic music and the sort of cinematic moments.
Yet China is no closer to knowing peace. Although the tyrant is dead, his successors bicker over the emperor, who remains their captive. As warlords the land over seek to realize their ambitions, the conflict widens, and the people's suffering continues.
Skipped a second there. But yeah, as I was saying, it's very different, because before, if you look at all their other trailers for Three Kingdoms, they had these sort of like not cheesy, but you know what I mean, like the dramatic music coming on. It'd come to like a... No, it's not a crescendo, that's when it goes from really loud to really quiet, isn't it?
Yet as the ages
Climax.
turn, the fathers die, and the land with all its chaos is
wanna
inherited by their children. They are tasked with the burdens of war, and the opportunities of power, and the weight of legacy. Lu Bu, branded a traitor after murdering Dong Zhuo, rebels against Cao Cao, deciding to seize the wheel of fate and forge his own destiny.
Yeah, you know what I was talking about in the trailers. The big sort of cinematic moments, like the big battles, it'd show them all walking at first, the music would be quiet, and all of a sudden the battle would go to start and the music would come to a climax and there'd be stuff going on, it'd be skipping scenes much faster. And yeah, that's normally CA's style of
Elsewhere,
trailer.
others eye the as-yet untapped potential of the Southlands as a haven for those seeking refuge from the conflict. For those warlords seeking to expand their territory, it is a limitless possibility. Yet for those southern warriors who have made the South their home, it is nothing less than an unprovoked invasion.
Oh, wait, oh, you done talking? Alright. I guess I'll...
Into this crucible of chaos, the legacy of China's great families are thrown. Whether the fires will forge a new dynasty to last 1,000 years,
I am
or
back.
leave nothing but charred remains, is left to the strength and wherewithal of those who stake their lives upon the land's future.
Right.
Much has changed since you struck down the tyrant Lu Bu. The following years have not been easy.
Betrayals, insults, but they will see I am not done. Everyone will yet know my glory.
You have risen in defiance of Cao Cao, but he has returned from his campaign, and surely intends to suppress your insurrection.
Cao Cao is weak, like Yuan Shao and all the rest. He lacks the strength to claim the throne.
Be that as it may, he fields a considerable army. Your first move should be to find a defensible position. Yet a protracted siege of Chen will not work to your advantage either. Plague and famine have ravaged the supplies. It may be impossible to defend.
What can be done then? Defeat him in open battle?
Perhaps. His flanking force approaches. If you defeat them, then it will give you the opportunity to retreat north and regroup.
Cao Cao will know my fury in time. They all will. Soon the warrior without equal will prove that his might is beyond even that of the Emperor.
Rebel without cause, my lord, you're undoubtedly the greatest warrior in all of China. But you must sometimes admit a temporary setback. The rebels who invited you to lead them against Cao Cao have proved wanting, and have been unable to provide your armies with the supplies you need to capitalize on your success. Perhaps it's wise to let Cao Cao reclaim the city of Chen and retreat north where you can replenish. Escape from Chen, replenish your armies, and crush Cao Cao. Do not pursue Lu Bu. That smug ranged Cao Cao thinks he has you on the run, but he should know not to corner a tiger. Lured by the prospect of easy captive, Cao Cao's lackey Shahudun has been drawn out into the open. Defeating him will give your men the inspiration they need to push on to safe territory. We get a rebel leader. That's quite nice, and we just need to beat Shahudun in battle for that one. Let's just take a stock of our situation, as you heard, first of all. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. Nice piece of armor. You heard, we're leading a rebellion against Cao Cao. Cao Cao's capital, a chain. Mad capital. His capital has been moved to here. See, our greatest warrior target. We'll talk about that in a second. So, yeah, we've taken here in this farmland here, but we're about to lose here. I'm going to need to pause for a second. Ah, yes. Where were we? Now, yeah, we're doing our rebellion against Cao Cao. So, armies, large armies. Back with lots of powerful characters as well. Dian Wei. Shouldn't he have the legendary character symbol beside him? Oh, that's one thing I forgot to say as well. This is not the release build we're playing on. It is a pre-release build. So I just want to make sure that some balance changes probably will happen. Like if you watched my Yellow Turban Let's Play that's currently ongoing, you'll notice the initially quite a few, because I did started it twice, and it even changed in this build, if you get what I mean, like, because they updated the build to be closer to the release one about halfway through my early access, if you get what I'm saying. So the balance is not final. There might be one or two little bugs that are just getting ironed out the now, because at my point in time of recording, it's about a week and a half before the game was released. There's still that, it's like 99.9% there. They just got to get that last little wee bit polish on there and wiggled off. As you would have seen in the Yellow Turbans one, if you watched that from the beginning, quite a few things changed between the two times I started it. Right, with that said, let's take a quick look at our characters. So we've got the mighty Lu Bu. Oh, look at that smug smile. Starting off with a Sky Piercer, Lu Bu's armor, and red hair. The one thing I'll always say is, well, Lu Bu's already got enough gold equipment, but he really should start off with a gold bow as well. Lu Bu was also extremely famous for being an extremely powerful archer, as well as a melee, just like beast. Like in the Three Kingdoms books, one of the most famous things he did was settle that argument by taking his thing and, like, if I managed to, like, he put his pike down and walked really far away, like further away than anyone should be able to, like, do, and he was like, if I hit the red tuft on my halberd, like, we'll do this, and then and everyone agreed because they thought it was impossible to do. He took out his arrow, boom, perfect. It was a moment that in the Three Kingdoms books, I just want to say, not historically, Three Kingdoms versus historical is a very different thing. So yes, now that we've talked about this as a wee bit, we've got our mission. This guy's a strategist. Don't really have anything to give him. Yeah, we'll give you that actually. When commanding, own retinue speed +5. We're probably going to want to give you command of your own army at some point, because you do not like Lu Bu. So we're probably going to want to get you in separate armies at some point. And plus, Lu Bu, Zhang Liao, and Diao Chan is probably the perfect army for this campaign.
The people rejoice.
Right, so I don't know why I'm wasting any more time. Let's attack! Shahudun! He's only got the 3 units. Feels like kind of a waste to make this an actual battle. But I kind of do want to see Lu Bu just completely wipe the floor with him. And it's Shahudun, so he might accept a duel. We may be able to get a duel on. Oh, you know what? Oh, Okay, we've got a couple of new units to look at. We've got Shahadun. We've got our giant beat stick of Lubu. Let's start the battle. I'll see you in a second. Oh wait, no, is he going to give a wee speech here? Is there going to be a Lubu speech? I think there's going to be a Lubu speech. Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, wait, oh, there we go.
Worthless warlords should all be thanking me. I rid them of that tyrant, the one who called himself my father. I thrust my spear into his belly and ended his treason. But now I am hated and hunted. No matter. They will all see in time. I am already a warrior without equal. Now I must prove myself a leader beyond reproach. And with each battle, I will grow ever closer to that goal.
Nice little speech. I'll see you all in a second. Right, well, hello everyone and welcome back. It's been a while since I've not played a Rebellion faction. It's weird to have deployables. Yes. And then we've got the enemy over here. He's just got 2 units of spearmen. That's not really much of a threat. What I'm gonna do... I'm just gonna set the archers up. Group, guard mode. You know what, we'll do flaming shot. Now we'll do regular, because it halves the fire rate. Put 1 cavalry unit on each side. Actually, you know what, they don't have archers, we'll just group all these together. All these are set together. Guard mode. Put them like so. Put Lubu in the front, you there. And deployables. Doesn't really matter, does it? An extremely unlikely event he comes close, we'll put a tower there. Even they wouldn't be useful if they did come close. Let's start battle. Oh, he's actually coming towards me. I did not expect that. With that in mind, I'm quickly going to run over here. Try and minimize the amount of trees he's got protecting him. And maximize mine. Take the 1 unit of cavalry, move all the way over here. Take the other, move there. Send our giant beat stick forward. See if Shahadun wants a duel. Oh, he duel challenged me, accept. This is probably the only duel we're going to get in the whole campaign with Lubu, because everyone's going to be too scared of him. But Shahadun was very famously not scared of him, so I thought he might want the duel. Oh, just look how saucy Red Hair is. Right, 2 very legendary warriors have an at thee. There's your... Oh my word, I'm tearing Shahadun apart. Look at his health.
I will cut out your heart.
Holy, this is the fastest duel I've ever seen.
If only to shut you up.
And Shahadun's down.
Enemy general falls. Ha!
Right now, Lubu's just tearing into the infantry now. Should we just let Lubu fight on his own? Yeah, we're just going to stand back and let Lubu handle this whole fight, I think.
Unleash fury.
They're already thinking about running. There's a single arrow coming. Has this guy got a bow? You got a bow? Where's that single arrow coming in from? It's coming in from that sort of direction. Lube! 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 I wish I had his AoE right now. He's already got 47 kills. Watch this AoE. Watch his AoE. He's right in the middle of them. This whole unit's just going to evaporate. Oh, they started running! Aww. Oh, I wish he was right in the middle of them when that happened. Where's that single arrow? Wait a minute, it's from the tower! That's where the single arrow was coming in from. So Lubu in a single tower defeated my enemies for me. You better watch out. You better watch out. Lu Bu's coming to town. Lu Bu's coming to town. Oh my word. Well, who needs an army when you've got Lu Bu? Claim victory. Decisive victory, I think, to say the least. I think it should be a heroic victory, considering not a single person was lost on my side. Game? Okay. It was really easy. I suppose I'll give it to them that it shouldn't have been heroic. We're back!
This will fare me well.
Some money. Oh, we captured Shahadun. You know what? I want that spear.
Even
Sorry,
moving
Shahadun.
snakes may strike again.
For now, I'll just take the income.
They are of no use. Marching!
Do not pursue Lu Bu. Completed. And I think this is a good time to talk about the greatest warriors. Lu Bu uncharacteristically takes a pause. Recruit and maintain a total of 12 units. We get growing might. Cao Cao's forces could not best you in battle. The best hunger lets your supplies defended. Yada yada yada. Greatest warriors. What they lack in family warmth, they make up for in martial synergy. Shahadun and Shahayan. Objectives unlocked by defeating Shahadun with your faction leader. We just did. And what was it? Unlocked by defeating Shahayan with your faction leader. If we do that as well, we get 15 prestige.
As they fight side by side, your
Yeah. So let's just take a quick look at the... Okay. So the +5 satisfaction one we've already got completed because the Dongzhou, Dingyan, they're gone. Father figures, both dead. Both killed by Lu Bu, the father killer. Okay. Cousin in arms, we've got halfway done. And for defeating Shahadun, we got 5 melee evasion for spear infantry. Now, I've not worked out yet if this is faction wide or it's just on Lu Bu. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just on Lu Bu, because all these abilities adding up faction wide seems hell of a OP. But then all those abilities adding up faction wide is hell of a OP on an army that's already got Lu Bu in. So it's like either way, this stuff's OP. 25 charge bonus for shock and melee cavalry. That is going to be so powerful with some of the cavalry that Lu Bu gets. Oh! And see, so you get that bonus for me defeating Shahayan now, and then I get the 15 for getting the set. It's like the sets. Then you got the Three Kingdom sets. Liu Bei, Sun Ce, Cao Cao. Sworn Brothers, Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Liu Bei. All doing their own stuff. Ability gives a new ability. Like that. 25 prestige and 5 satisfaction from Liu Bei alone. And then immune to fear and terror if you get all 3 of them. Set in Sun. We don't know who the other 2 characters are, but let's soon say that'll probably be Zhang Yao and Zhou. No, not Zhou Tai. He was later. Oh. Yeah, bruh. That'll probably be... I'm trying to remember the name. Lu Su? It'll probably be Lu Su and Zhang Yu? I've forgotten the first guy. Did I say it right the first time? Anyway, Sun Ce's best pal. I think it was Zhang Yu, and then Lu Su. It'll probably be. The 3 bandit leaders. Dan Wei, Zhu Chu.
Victory
+1
opens
resilience.
many doors.
5 armor for all spear infantry. 25 to general's health. Oh, Lu Bu! Lu Bu, you're OP enough as it is! Then these guys will... This guy's in my army, so that's kind of not fair. I can't beat him. So all those ones. 5 armor is not a big deal though, I suppose. Gonggun Zan, Hang Zui, Ma Teng. 25%. No, this would be a really good one for me to get. Oh, getting all those free, that, on top of the Lu Bu stuff I've got already, and the Lu Bu's powerful cavalry unit, which we forgot to take a look at in that last battle. Great strategist, Gojia, Zhou Yu. There's the guy. Oh! We see him there, so I wonder who is in the Sun Ce one. Oh, wait, it's probably going to be Sun Ce, Sun Quan, and Sun Zhang Zhang, but she's not called that in this one. What's she called? Lady Sun. I think it's Lady Sun. Liao Biao, Kong Rong. Okay, yeah, there's lots anyway. There's lots. We've looked at it long enough. So we got the heirloom spear. You don't use spears. Let's march forward. Yeah. We've already seen Lu Bu take on a whole army on his own. Very same thing right here. It's the other brother, so we will get the other warrior thing from this.
Another knot to my bow.
And you know what? I like spears.
Silence them. I have little need of prisoners. March!
Right, increase your power. Second Marquise. Yeah, because we got 15 prestige from beating both the Shahu brothers, as well as the cavalry bonus for beating Shahu Yan. We got that new spear. Let's now recruit. No, we're going to swap him for Diao Chan at some point. In fact, why don't we do that right now, actually? Okay, we'll just
My lord?
swap selected retinue for Diao Chan. Confirm.
Conserve spirit.
And then here we shall get Zhang Liao.
My
Boom!
blade is poised.
Happy, happy, dappy me. Right, let's just take a look at these characters. Mating Cunning. Diao Chan. I'd really love to have... Should have given her that? Maybe? I don't know. What have you got anyway? You've got a bronze sword. You can't use spears. And you've got your golden armor. Need to get you a better mount. But yeah, you have our basic infantry. You have our OP cavalry. Just take a look at some of his stuff, actually. Abilities. Immune to the... Regionless, Scare, Charge Negation, Encourage, Immune to Terror, Mighty Knockback, Unbreakable, the Rage of Lu Bu, the Giant Splash Damage Attack, Smouldering Fury, gets stronger the longer combat goes on, Fallen Oathsworn, it heals? Oh, it has Oathsworn. Ah, okay. That's if his relationship. That's if Diao Chan dies nearby him, basically. Oathsworn. He gets 10 morale and range block chance plus 10% because Diao Chan is nearby him. That's not bad at all. Look at the morale. Melee toughness. Oh yes, and the look at the damage on that weapon. No wonder. Oh, Shahadun didn't stand a chance in that duel at all, did he? Right, well, Chen's dead. I'm not going to spend money upgrading Chen, though. Did I get that money for refunding that now? Or is it going to wait till next turn? We'll try downgrading it all, see if I get the money for it.
For China.
Meanwhile, here we should recruit some new units. Oh, yes, I've got access to these right off the get-go. Let's get one of... Oh, yeah, well, we'll just get that one then out. And we're in
blossom,
the negative.
crops ripen, and the people thrive.
Let's see if we can get some trade agreements on the go for now then, just to keep me afloat. Quick deals, trade agreement.
Sit down so we may talk.
Boom,
We
trade.
reach an understanding.
Thank you. Right, trade agreement.
What for today?
There we go. Have one food.
We accept.
Hey, we got the growing might. Destroy the fallen faction Cao. Well, that's going to be almost impossible right off the get-go. Lu Bu proves himself the savior of China. We've got a new mission to reach rank Marquise. We because ranks all work differently now too. Because I'm back to being a regular faction, our Yellow Terminator rebellion. Just look at that smile. He's a happy boy. Yeah, so we got second marquee. We got that current rank. We got that from the Dune Brothers stuff. Emperor seat. Right, so end turn. Yeah. Bye, Chen. Bye, Chen. It was nice knowing you. Right, Lubu. Sal's walking up this way. Now, I must admit, because I did that test run of 15 turns or so, I'm going to do something slightly different than I normally would.
You are bankrupt. Disbanding armies and dismissing some of your subordinates will mitigate the immediate problem before more permanent solutions can be put in place.
The trade agreement failed. I'm going to have to get rid of this treb. Oh, still negative 99. There we go. How does that affect it? Wait, what? That's just giving me more food. I'm not getting any...
Act quickly.
Still negative 3.
What occurred in my absence? Channel passions.
How did I afford it last time? Because last time as well as having this, I didn't recruit anything here. I was able to have that and another army. I just swapped that guy out instead of into his own army. Then I marched on here, which is what I was about to say. Because I know what's about to happen, I'm not going to march on here. So I was going to admit to being a wee bit more knowledgeable than I should be. But how on earth did I afford it? Oh well, who cares?
Some things are better gained through trade.
So for 21 turns, I'm meant to attack Yang Shao, I think. This is new. I'm going to reject it because...
Another time then.
How did I afford it last time? Yeah, here's what I was on about here. The financial support. A way out. Sal's presence is overwhelming and the outcome of the war is unclear. We could surrender and offer our services to Liu Bei, allowing us to gather our strength and strike up against Cao at a later date, or continue fighting. Yeah. I'm gonna join Liu Bei. Boom. Liu Bei has vassalized Lu Bu. Seize the mountains, we got a new mission. Destroy the fallen factions of Zhang Jiang and Zhang Ba. So basically we've sheltered ourselves underneath Liu Bei. So we do have an overlord for now, but we will overthrow him eventually. As we're playing as Lu Bu, it's just a tactical retreat. Completely just a tactical retreat.
Gather your strength.
At least we're making money now, and we had to surrender the farmland here to Cao, but we do have a new piece of farmland just over here, in the form of Pencheng. And we have a new overlord who's bankrolling us, so we actually have some strength. We can actually grow in these mountains, and then maybe come knocking on Cao's door once we're all ready.
To discuss.
No.
Very well.
Bog off, Sun Ce. Right, so we need to get back there and recover now. I really need to upgrade my farmland and stuff. Oh, we got a tree. Hey, was that? Have I been forgetting to do it? No, because it won't let me in turn. Yeah, I'm not that much of a numpty. We're back to the normal tree because I'm not yellow turban anymore. Yeah, it's just one farm I've got at the moment, so we'll get the income from peasantry. Let the tree sprout a bit more. How Ming's killed.
Seize opportunities when they arise.
Right. I know, attrition. We're trying to get back. Then we need to recover. Right, we're going to need to call it apart very soon. I've made this part a wee bit too long, but that's good because it's going to be the first part. No.
It is your decision.
You declare war on me at the moment, you got to declare war on Liu Bei. I'm very safe right now. No one wants to mess with Liu Bei, so no one wants to mess with me. Actual successions. Oh, this doesn't happen last time. This happens in the Three Kingdoms story, but it didn't happen to me last time. The tides of war are ever-changing, one must know how to read them. Liu Bei's power wanes and the tides pull back, giving you the opening to seize greatness for yourself should you betray Liu Bei and take his lands. You gain the city, yeah. I don't think I can afford to right now though, because my army is here and basically dead. He has an army right there that is full and would trounce me. So even though this, I really want to do this one, I've got no choice. If my army was in place and powerful, yes. But I don't have a choice right now.
To war.
And look, I'm still taking attrition even. Your army is trespassing. Oh no, I'm not taking attrition, but I'm not healing either. I can finally afford to upgrade that. And with that all in mind, this part's been a wee bit extra longer. Oh, look, a great warrior for us to kill. I think it's time for us to call it apart. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this. Join me on next time, where I'm going to go on a recovery period, and then on a mighty bloodbath with the great warrior Lu Bu, and carve myself a fair chunk of China to rule. So, hope you've all enjoyed this. Uber thanks to CA for letting this be released a week early. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye.